fires that raged out of control. Millions of dollars of property loss were attributed to the tragedy. In its history, Japan has had to endure many large earthquakes. Of all the energy released in the world yearly by earthquakes, an estimated 10% is concentrated in and around Japan. But few natural disasters have had the devastating impact of the great earthquake of September 1st, 1923. January 21st, 1924. Vladimir Lenin was dead at the age of 54. Thousands of mourners braved freezing cold temperatures to pay their last respects to the man who was the founder of the Russian Communist Party, leader of the Bolshevik Revolution of 1917, and the first head of state of the USSR. Lenin's political career began with his devotion to revolutionary activities. In developing what would later be called Leninism, he studied the issues of revolutionary change in Russia from a Marxist perspective. In adapting Marx's views of a proletariat class revolution to Russia, Lenin advocated the importance of an elite party which would lead the uneducated workers. In 1903, Lenin organized the Bolshevik wing of the Russian Social Democratic Labor Party, and he ran the Bolshevik Party in this elitist fashion. Lenin became a masterful politician, and he played a key role in the failed 1905 uprising. In 1917, following Lenin's lead, the Bolsheviks refused to support Russia in its war efforts. Lenin denounced World War I as a fight among imperialist powers for control of the labor of the undeveloped world. He believed that Russia's defeat would actually be beneficial, since it would weaken the monarchy. Having spent years laying the foundation, Lenin returned from exile and successfully brought the Bolsheviks to power in 1917. When the monarchy was overthrown, Tsar Nicholas II was exiled and later executed by the Bolsheviks. On November 7th, the first Soviet government was formed with Lenin at its head. He consolidated Bolshevik power into the Russian Communist Party, established a secret police, and reformed the economy along Marxist principles. Lenin was confronted with civil war, famines, epidemics, and protests. When he realized the Russian Revolution would be endangered without greater support from the peasants, he introduced the new economic policy which gave peasants more control over their land and goods. On May 25, 1922, Lenin suffered a stroke and after a long illness died. He was succeeded by Joseph Stalin. The former capital city of St. Petersburg was renamed Leningrad in Lenin's honor. Lenin's mausoleum in Red Square became the most renowned shrine in the communist world. Leninism continued to be a significant component of communist thought, although in the 1980s, a new spirit of questioning Lenin's doctrines arose. As the Soviet Union began to crumble and communism gave way to new forms of government, statues of Lenin were torn down as well. The era was over. Even the name of Leningrad was changed back to St. Petersburg.